you're shallow. You can never make a promise for tomorrow, 'cause all the time you choose to take has been borrowed. I just pull up, then skirt. You just pull up when it hurts. Why, oh why? Why, oh why? I just pull up, then skirt. You just pull up when it hurts. Why, oh why? Why, oh why? Daylight wants to creep in through my window. Now I've got you back in my arms. Now I'm moving from the shadows. Daylight wants to creep in through my window. Now I've got you back in my arms. Now I'm moving from the shadows. Thunder clouds, so I'm walking. I don't need to take from your talking. When the hurricane comes, I'm on back roads. When the hurricane comes, you do not know. Oh, I feel the clouds of change when I'm riding in my spaceship. Calling out your rain, 'cause it's no one's time to soak it. You left me hopeless, swimming in your ocean. Got me thinking twice what I'm involved in. I just pull up, then skirt. You just pull up.
Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. Few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy. Giroud! You can get that clear. It's their first effort on goal.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
And it's Azpilicueta. And the shot! And somehow it stayed out. Cuadrado not easily shrugged off the ball. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Bentancur played out to the right. Cuadrado looking to run onto it. Juventus get it back again. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Azpilicueta. Chelsea applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And he's there to cut it out. Danilo gets good distance on it. And here's Giroud. Quick glance at going for goal! He scored! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
Chelsea draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Azpilicueta. Pulisic. And it's Chilwell. Keeps everyone guessing. Chilwell goes on an adventurous run. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And he heaves it forward. That's been won straight back. Chelsea are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Giroud. And that has been clubbed away. It's a throw. He's got options out wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Giroud. Time to deliver. Jorginho. It's come through. De Ligt can hoist it clear. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Conte. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. There's the ball in. Rabiot. Chiellini. Chelsea are ahead here. It's been a good half for them. Cuadrado. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ball through needs to be good here. Giroud gets the better of his man. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Hudson-Odoi. Giroud has set up one goal so far. Can he find a finish now? Shoots! Danger averted for now. There is the half-time whistle. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Chelsea leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Conte. Hudson-Odoi. He's through the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Zuma. Jorginho. Conte. Rudiger. And it's Azpilicueta. Chiesa. Dybala. Alex Sandro. Nicely measured pass. Dybala. And he's on it. And Dybala! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Chiesa goes short. Quadrado. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Hudson-Odoi, who's steaming forward. Pulisic. Ball's out on the left now. Pulisic. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Ligt. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Azpilicueta. A great ball! Has a hit! They've done it! And this is getting better and better.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Chelsea themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Cristiano Ronaldo. Arthur can't get the better of his opposite number. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So here comes a substitution. What a save! Terrific reaction! Pulisic. This could spell danger. Giroud with a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Chiellini gets it away. And it's Conte. He could be... Has a pop! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now can he finish? Turns and goes back. And he should have made it 4.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
hoists it forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardeschi, he gets past his man. Giroud. Good idea, just poorly executed. Chiesa. Juventus have a free kick. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. Chiellini gets it back. Dinks one in. The less said about that pass, the better. Conte. Giroud. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Come back to the keeper. Forward it goes. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Back to the keeper and go again. Szczesny gets it upfield. And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Your final thoughts, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini. He's the very definition of a rock at the back. He's so physically imposing, but also a great reader of the game, and his positioning is usually spot on. The technical side of defending doesn't often get a mention, but just watch this guy's tackles if you want a great display of timing and precision. He does it best.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And here's shapes to shoot! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Cleared without complication. Jorginho. Thiago Silva. And here's Ziyech. And here's Giroud. Danilo gets good distance on it. Gets on the end of it. Bentancur attempts a clearance. Thiago Silva. And it's Ziyech. This could spell danger. Well, the crowd clearly liked what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Has he found his man? Well positioned to make that interception. Azpilicueta. Chelsea do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. And here's Giroud, Pulisic, and it's Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso. Massive leap! There it is! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Chelsea break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Bentancur. Chelsea are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Bentancur. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cuadrado. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, I'm a believer in having faith in your ability, but he's overdone it then.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Azpilicueta. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Crunching tackle. And it's Rabiot. And he's on it, has a pop! It's anyone's ball. Jorginho. Christensen. Ziyech. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Azpilicueta. Pulisic. A chance to play it in. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. I think that's offside, yes it is. Szczesny sends that a long way. Giroud. It's Giroud! Could fall kindly. They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Szczesny reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
Chelsea got themselves a two-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to get it forward quickly. Alexandro. Chiesa. Thiago Silva with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hits one! Oh, the ball's come loose! The referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. So first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Chelsea ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're already into the second period. Rabiot. And it's Cuadrado. Decent progress down the left. Marcos Alonso goes looking. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, nice touch. And it's Marcos Alonso. Thiago Silva. Jorginho. Loose ball, who's going to get that? There will be a throw-in. Danilo. Giroud. And now they can launch a counter. Out to the right. Gets away from his opponent. Oh, really good feet from him. Can he deliver? That'll be a throw. And it's Cuadrado. Marcos Alonso drives it forward. Chance to break with Ziyech. Big chance, goes for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Time for a change in personnel. Danilo gets it away. Shoots! Bernardeschi can get it clear. And it's Marco. He's had a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Marcos Alonso did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Zuma cuts it out. Jorginho. Rabiot. Christensen gets it back. Forward it goes. He's got through. Now can he finish? Managed to get it away. Pulisic. Oh, sweet feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hoists it forward. Cuadrado. Bentancur. And it's played forward. Right through the middle. Dybala! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Great lead! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Rabiot just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Arthur battles to win it back. And here's Dybala. That intervention was very necessary.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the counter is on. And he's going long. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Bernardeschi. And here's Dybala. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Cristiano Ronaldo. He certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the ball's come out. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Pulisic. And that's that. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just easing the pressure on that defence can spread confidence very quickly.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. Werner. Werner! Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Played into the middle. That intervention was very necessary. Pulisic. Cleared without complication. Chelsea have it back and they can go again. Chilwell. Chesney deals with it effortlessly.
Chiesa.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Well, that's where he wants it. Ball through needs to be good here. Hudson, he's had a goal! And it's a goal! First blood drawn.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Chelsea draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Werner. Werner goes up and over. And back to base. Chesney gets it upfield. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pulisic. Oh, good take in a good area. Big chance! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Chelsea get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Azpilicueta with the foul. He's had a shot! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Bentancur gathers from the goal kick. Alexandro loses his balance and loses the ball. Werner. Chilwell. Quadrado battles to win it back. Pulisic. He spotted the run and played him through. Bentancur. Chiellini. De Ligt switches it towards the other side. And it's played forward. Werner. Hudson-Odoi. And the shot! Yes! And already they're looking to run away with it. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Bentancur. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pulisic. Real chance! And it's Kovacic. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pulisic. Oh, that's neat. Can he deliver? Kovacic. Chilwell has it out wide and in space. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pulisic! Pulisic! Great football shot and that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Chelsea are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. De Ligt. Danilo. Juventus getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bentancur. Werner. Breaks on here. Decent looking ball. It has got through to him. Shot at goal! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
It's one! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Chilwell came up with a decent crack, but he knew rather quickly he'd gotten underneath it.
Chiesa. Thiago Silva.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the upper...
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? He's had that put on a... He's had a shot! And he should have made it 4. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Dybala plays it forward. Chiesa. In with the challenge. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Hudson-Odoi displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Has a hit!
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Chiellini positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Cuadrado. Cuadrado unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a fine challenge. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's picked him out. Going through. Hudson-Odoi. Chiellini tries to switch the play. Arthur goes looking. Rudiger. And it's Dybala. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, outstanding save.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Kovacic. Hudson-Odoi is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, now that he scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Defending was strong and firm. Rudiger. Pulisic. Hudson-Odoi. So who's he picking out? Alexandro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That's not going to make it. Pulisic. Werner. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Now it's Dybala. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rabiot. Chiesa. Thiago Silva gets it back. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, he's playing innocent, he has every reason to. Thiago Silva has been told to walk. He needs to be wary of his reaction now. He wouldn't want to risk further sanction. And that will be the final act. Chelsea very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they look like scoring. It is a landslide. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.